We are Connecticut's back to school authority. So what is school going to look like in the fall? We've been speaking to superintendents around the state. And today I am joined by Dr. Paul Freeman. He is the superintendent of Guilford schools. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
I know you just released your plan. So tell us about the model you're going to use to get kids back to class.
So in Guilford, we're using a phased return to the classroom. We're beginning by bringing in only our faculty and staff for a full 7 days of teacher orientation and training. We have pushed our first day for students all the way back to September 10th. We will begin bringing students back in a hybrid model so that we will only have half of the students in the building on any given day. We'll have half classroom sizes, and we target October 19th as a date to fully return to our classes. We want to open our schools in a way that people feel comfortable and build confidence being in the schools before we return to a full opening.
What about the masks? Will the kids have to wear them all day? Will there ever be a point where there's a break?
There will be scheduled and controlled breaks. The social compact is enormously important. If we're going to keep our schools open, we'll rely on everybody to wear masks during the school day. Teachers will build in opportunities for students to have mask breaks. Those may be outdoors with lots of distance available during recess time, certainly during lunchtime, but only when we know that we can control the situation and it's an appropriate, safe situation. For most of the learning day, students will have to wear their masks.
And I know it's different for younger and older, but like middle and high wouldn't normally have recess and things like that. But this year they will have scheduled outdoor times, even if they're a little older?
Absolutely, breaks. If there's opportunities to go outside for the actual instructional component of a class or a day, and we can have significant distance, then teachers will give students the opportunity to take those masks off. We're looking at provided tented areas at all of our buildings to increase the opportunities to have those outdoor breaks and opportunities.
And lastly, how many teachers do you have that maybe have conditions that make them want to stay home, and what will you do about that?
So we're working through that right now. We've polled our staff, and we've asked every staff member if they think that they've got a qualifying condition that would keep them from being able to return to work. We're having individual conversations with all of those people and talking about what it would take to meet their specific needs. Everybody's nervous about returning to work. And so our plan is built around the idea of being able to help the teachers first become confident and feel healthy and safe in their schools, then the students in this slow return, and the parents all along the way as well. So, a qualifying condition is different than somebody who's simply nervous, and we're addressing those two different issues differently.
Right. Thank you so much for giving us a window into what Guilford's going to look like. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.